BiblioPhools.
Wait, who wrote the script? Mac, did you write the script?
Yeah, it's Mac.
Yeah, the opening is what I'm laughing at.
It was originally much longer, and I wrote out jokes for you guys, and then I was like, no, I'm just like going on and on and on.
It's funny.
Should we jump in? Let's do it.
Why not? Since I don't need a microphone, apparently.
No, you're too good for a mic.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't this a scary face?
It's a scary ass face right there.
My brothers used to chase me around with that face and tell me that's how I'm going to look when they get me.
It's rough.
I mean, they can't do anything to you because they have to use both hands.
But they can't do anything. Yeah. So I'm like, well, at least you can't hit me, so I don't care.
Yeah, they can't hurt you. It's psychological.
Well, they can hurt you, but it stops being scary, you know?
Yeah, because once they take their hands away, I'm like, hey, now you're just my brother.
After that, it just hurts. Welcome to BiblioPhools, where we read books so you don't have to. I'm Evan Connell, here with my co-host, Kyle.
Oh boy.
Are we committed to that one?
No, I just doing what the script told me to do. Oh, someone had beans tonight.
Good.
We're rolling. Okay, Ann McKylan.
I just couldn't get my microphone to work, and so we've just been talking for the past 30 minutes about that. That's been good.
We have. Yeah, me and Kyle just been watching you try different things and then ask if it's working.
This was the last 20 minutes.
15 times.
The last 20 minutes. Does it sound different? No. Does it sound different? No. Does it sound different? And poor McKylan's twiddling with stuff the whole time, so it should sound different, but it doesn't.
So that's where we're at.
He's twiddling in vain.
Twiddling in vain.
I'm always twiddling in vain. That's the name of my album.
Twiddling in
McKylan
vain.
Rowe, Twiddling in Vain. This week we are whisking you away to a mysterious island. We read The Most Dangerous Game. So, Mac. Mac, you chose this one. Why'd you choose this one?
That was a Predator reference, by the way. Which ties into this. So I loved Predator, and then I can't remember what it was. I saw some TV show where they just stole the premise of this book, and so I stumbled upon it on Kindle because Kindle has all these classics that you can if you have Kindle Unlimited, you can just download them for free. And so I downloaded a ton of the classics because I was like, oh, let's be a little smarter. So it was this, a little Dostoevsky, and Paradise Lost. And this was the only one of those three that I've committed to and read. And it is the shortest, which had nothing to do with it.
But just happened to be the one you chose.
It just happened to be the one I chose. It had nothing to do with the length. No. Stop yelling at me.
Okay, noted. It is a half-hour read. When you stack this up next to Dostoevsky and Paradise Lost, the answer is clear. You made the right choice.
Yeah, it's 16 hours or 30 minutes, which is better.
And I did not read this one. I want to be clear and under control, as they say on that commercial from the 90s. That's not it. Clean and clear and under control. Thank you, Olay, whatever the hell, body wash. Why am I talking about this? I didn't read this one.
Fair enough. But you did tell us all about Olay and their tactics.
And a commercial that's been stuck in my head my whole damn life.
They have free press on this podcast and in your mind.
And in my mind, always.
Oh, and shout out to our sponsors for this week. We are sponsored by Maps.
How come you don't use us anymore?
The idea of them? Paper maps?
It's paper maps. They're just called Maps. They're trying to rebrand. Maps. We'll get you where you're going.
Yeah, try to make a comeback. Probably not going to work.
Enter our code BiblioPhools40 at... Wait. It's paper maps. They don't...
No, they don't have a website.
You have to tell it to... So there's going to be a guy that you have to go into an actual... It's a brick and mortar building. You go in there, you tell him... Store. It just says Maps. And then... Yeah, we don't know where the store is. That will come in later episodes. I think it's in St. Louis.
If you find it, though, the code is BiblioPhools40. Yep. Should we tell the people what this is? The Most Dangerous Game is probably...
Yeah, I don't know anything, so enlighten me.
most popular, most famous and renowned short story ever written in English. It was written in 1924, so we are going way back. It features a big game hunter from New York who falls from a yacht, swims to an island, and is hunted by a Russian aristocrat.
Wait, he's hunted?
Yeah, that's what this is. That's
So,
the most
okay,
dangerous
Predator.
game.
Now I'm getting the Predator references.
Yeah, so a lot of things kind of take from this. Like, Predator is just the most dangerous game, but with alien.
Everything
with an
took from this. Isn't there a movie called The Hunt? Like, so this is
The Hunt
the
is
original.
a little bit of this. Yeah, so anything that you've ever seen about somebody hunting somebody else, it's this.
The hunter becomes the hunted.
This is the air text. Yeah. And this is, it's a classic thing that we do on this podcast, where we go back to the OGs.
We celebrate the
original.
OGs, as we should.
We did it
And
with
it's
Captured, this,
Probably some other
Those
ones.
two.
something else.
And in the future, a lot more.
And you know what? The
Mark
book
my
about
words.
the book about trees that we did that no one gave a shit about. Trees are the original OGs. Shout out trees.
Well, we begin aboard a luxury yacht, cutting through the dark, jagged waters of the Caribbean Sea. It's nighttime, and a famous big game hunter, Sanger Rainsford, is en route to the Amazon to hunt jaguars. He and a friend chat casually about hunting and whether or not it's right for man to hunt animals, and rumors of a cursed island they'll be passing soon. Bum, bum, bum.
Oh, that sounds spooky. When you say a luxury yacht in the 1920s, how luxury is that really? Like maybe
It's
you got a
probably
toilet?
super nice.
Really? Like,
Because things used to be better.
yeah. I'm just like,
He's on a...
he doesn't have an iPad, that's for sure.
That's true.
True.
I mean, better in terms of like structures and things
Oh,
that
okay,
people
yeah.
built. I don't mean the times
Yeah,
weren't better.
It still probably exists, this vessel that he was on, because it lasts forever. Except
Yeah.
the
Probably
Titanic.
very ornate.
Yeah. It's all
Okay.
painted white by slaves. It's a good book.
Good.
Not slaves currently. It was painted white by slaves 60 years ago, because this is
From the
pretty...
time.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Sorry, that was kind of a tangent, but yeah.
1924, when we had slavery.
I said 60 years before that.
Okay.
I'm going to have questions, and I hope that's okay.
And I'm going to have answers. I'm going to have thoughts.
The first question is, this guy's real name is Sanger Rainsford?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
That's a
Oh.
mouthful.
Speaking of names, the author's name is Richard Connell.
What?
Spelled exactly
Oh.
like my last name.
Do you think this is a long-lost relative?
I don't know. I should look it up. I have an uncle named Richard Connell, but he definitely didn't write this book.
No, he's not old enough, and you know
He's
him.
not- yeah, he'd have to be
Yeah.
at least 100 years old
At
to have
least.
written this.
Well, what are the chances that you have an uncle the same name? Is your lineage from England?
Scottish, but
Okay.
Oh.
yeah, it was one of those, like, it was something else. I think it was like McDonald, and then,
They-
coming to America, those,
They just-
the Ellis Island people are just lazy as shit. They were just writing down whatever they wanted to, apparently, because that happened to a bunch of names. Anyways, this
Yeah.
is not a podcast about my genealogy. The point is, he has the same last name. Probably
That's-
pronounces it Connell. Like
Connell.
an asshole.
Not Connell.
Yeah, my family's real
I'm
particular.
starting to realize Connell, I feel like wouldn't there have to be another E after to get the
I
L?
agree.
So
agree.
technically,
Yeah.
you're pronouncing your name
Wrong.
wrong.
Incorrectly,
Oh,
but
okay.
on purpose. Because
Okay.
so up the lineage, somebody owned a bank. There's a bank in Idaho, I think, that he was gonna, the guy that owned the bank had 3 sons, and he had to pick an heir to the bank and the fortune, and the oldest son was like a drunk, and so he made the second son the heir, and so the first son is my ancestor, and he's like, I'm gonna say our last name Connell as revenge.
To
And that's-
distance himself from the family shame.
Yeah, I never meant to talk about this on
That's
the...
a book I want to read.
I think
We're
it's
going
fun.
too long on this.
Nah. Not long enough. Nice.
Amazing.
I had a scotcheroo and a peanut butter sandwich and a little bit of breakfast burrito, so I'm doing great.
Oh,
it's
nice.
it's a tumultuous storm in Kyle's stomach.
It is. When I
similar to the storm in no, they're not in a storm. It's just nighttime. Sanger Rainsford, that is his name.
Sanger Rainsford. What a dumb name. What a mouthful.
Let's
Oh,
meet all the
wow.
characters. I want Kyle to cast this because
Oh,
you don't
that's
have
sweet of
any
you.
context for what
Yeah.
happens. So I
Okay,
want
we'll
Kyle to
listen
give
to the
us a.
cast first.
Okay, Sanger Rainsford, a skilled and confident hunter who believes the world is made up of hunters and the hunted. He has no qualms about killing animals for sport. General Zaroff, a cultured, refined Cossack aristocrat. That's like Russian, but it's like a specific kind of Russian /
Okay.
Ukrainian.
The Cossacks. We
Living-
played Cossacks, didn't we? In Fiddler on the Roof.
Yeah,
We did.
you
We
did.
played them. Yeah. So we get it.
Evan did not. Evan played a Jewish butcher.
But they were
Yeah.
still Cossacks, weren't they?
Yeah, they were. They were, and the way it's kind of metal. They were like a nomadic tribe. They were fully independent from like the government. They're just like their own people, but they were also soldiers for hire. So they're like
shit.
semi modern day Sparta, where they just like that's what they did. They were like, we'll fight in your armies. It's pretty cool.
That's
pretty
badass.
sick.
Yeah. So, aristocrat living in a chateau on a remote island. Once a celebrated hunter, Zaroff has grown bored with animals and now hunts a different kind of game.
Interesting.
And there's Ivan, Zaroff's mute, brutal giant servant, also a Cossack who enforces Zaroff's rules and is totally silent but very imposing and has a beard down to his waist.
Yep.
Really? Okay.
Those are the characters. What do you
this is-
think?
I love it. This is what I'm thinking. General Zaroff, Michael Shannon.
Oh, nice.
away.
I can see that.
Just because I thought General Zod, scary guy. Michael Shannon.
Oh,
Even though he's
yeah.
Okay.
even though he's lovely. When I was in New York, our theater teacher's wife met him after a play. Lovely man, apparently. Just terrifying looking. Sanger Ransford, I have a hard time with that one. What do you guys think? Someone with a big mustache. I'm thinking Hemingway, but I can't cast Hemingway.
No, you gotta cast an actor. Oh, Pedro Pascal. He's got a mustache.
Oh,
come
he's
on.
in too
give
much.
Give us something, Kyle. Come on.
I would
Dig deep.
say, this is hard. It's so hard. John Cena with a mustache. John Cena. Da, 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 da. And you can't see him because he's a hunter. So
Yep.
John Cena as Sanger Rainsford. And for Yvonne, who was that basketball player that I just saw in the Happy Gilmore movie who's also in John Wick? He played for the Dallas Mavericks. Giant guy.
Oh yeah, the huge guy.
Bobo. His name is not Bobo.
Let's see.
Bobanovich.
It could be.
Boban
Boban.
Marjanovic.
Bobin. So I wasn't far off. Boban Marjanovic. So, because he's just a giant man. If he could tack on some muscle, that's who I would cast.
We want to apologize to our basketball fan listeners for whatever his name is. We've said it 3 different wrong ways.
Bobo Bobapovich. Bop.
Nice.
That's who I would cast.
Are you locked in on Sanger with being John Cena? We're locked in on that?
No, give me suggestions.
It's so good, though. Think about his conversation that he has with Whitney on the boat where he's like,
yeah.
no, they're not. They don't feel afraid. We can kill them, so we should kill them.
He would be good. I just feel like Michael's. No, it'd be fine. All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Because
John Cena's like, I can kill them. Why wouldn't I kill them? Wait, are you some kind of pussy? You think they have, what, rights? You can't see me. Ba, ba, na, ba, you know?
Wait,
it does work,
so-
though, because he's just in a forest with a knife. So, like, I was like, he's too big versus Michael Shannon. But I'm like, oh, it's still a big dude in
Put
the
him in
forest with a
some
knife.
leather boots, give him a mustache.
Yeah,
oh, my
so
God. Nothing else.
here's my question. Sanger Rainsford, his deal is he's like animals don't feel pain and they don't feel emotions. Is that his whole thing?
He's kind of like
kinda.
questioning. I think Whitney's just asking him about it, like if he feels bad about it. And he's like, no, like they're meant to be hunted. There's 2 things in this world. Like we can kill them because we can, because they're supposed to be killed. So it's fine.
Okay, so like
Yeah.
not off to a great start for Sanger, but hey, maybe he'll become likable later.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are 2 guys on a yacht with some scotch, and they're like, I only care for one thing in this world, and that's the hunt.
Yeah.
To the hunt, you know.
Nice, I love
These are
that.
the people we're dealing with here. Well, he hears some gunshots. After his buddy goes to bed, he's like, I'm going to smoke one more pipe because I'm not tired. And then he hears gunshots off in the distance, and so he does what any reasonable person would do, which is climb up on the railing of the yacht while it's going real fast and see if he can peer off into the darkness and see where the shots came from. And then the boat hits a bump and off he goes. And
immediately falls off the boat.
Yep.
Yeah.
So he's overboard and he's yelling as loud as he can because he's like, but I kept my wits. So I started yelling as loud as I could because I knew the boat was going to be gone in no time. And then it's gone in no time.
Yeah.
And he's just drifting.
It sucks.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Bummer. Maybe you shouldn't have.
But he swims.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have looked over the boat for gunshots. If gunshots are coming, you think they're coming from the middle of the ocean or maybe near the boat?
Well, I think he's also just a little drunk.
Okay, so I think that's the problem is he's inebriated. But what do I know? I've never been on a boat in the middle of the night and heard gunshots, so how dare I judge?
I wouldn't look. I'm not looking for. I feel like I'm like getting out of there. I'm like, oh, somebody's shooting at the boat. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna. Where's it coming from?
The part that jumped the shark for me was that he's like, he couldn't really see it. So he climbed all the way up on the railing and just like stood up on top of it. I was like, I don't think anyone would ever do that.
He's drunk.
I guess maybe.
He's hammered, you know?
If I saw a hammered guy like climbing up no hands on the side of a railing, I'd be like, you're going to fall. Get down from there.
And he does. This is his punishment.
That's fair.
Hubris. This is a tale of hubris.
And standing on the moral of this story is why not to stand on railings on boats.
Yeah, and don't ask moral questions and then stand on don't ask a big moral question
and then do the dumbest shit.
And then put yourself on the precipice to be pushed into a space where you have to maybe face exactly the answer to your question.
Karma's like, that was easy.
Yeah. It's like, oh, it's so lucky. A guy who just was talking about this got drunk and fell off a boat. Let's chat. Get over here.
So he swims off into the direction that he heard the gunshots coming from and washes up on a rocky island, presumably the cursed island that sailors are all scared of. So exhausted, Rainsford stumbles upon an ornate mansion in the jungle. He walks for quite a while and he sees a bunch of lights and he's like, oh, I must be in a village. And then as he gets closer, he realizes all the lights are on one building. It's like a huge castle with a bunch of towers, and it's very Beauty and the Beast, you know? There's a big gate, and he, like, raises the knocker on the big door, and he's like, please let me in, you know?
That's awesome. This is Beauty and the Beast for the boys.
For the boys.
For the boys.
This is what the boys
That's
would...
right.
This is what their version would be. Like, ooh, what if you, like...
Yeah.
And then you had to hunt him, and then you got the mansion. Spoiler.
The mansion is yours.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you see a talking clock, and you just hit it as hard as you can. And
kill that clock. And then you sing songs about it. And then you murder the beast.
I'll be your guest. All right. Who should open the door but Ivan, the giant, imposing Russian who doesn't talk?
Yeah.
With a pistol, by the way. He just opens the door.
Yeah, he's ready to like
pistol right in his
face. So if he's
face.
not intimidating enough, this giant man, he also has a gun pointed at him. Great.
I like to think that he has it behind his beard, and then he just pokes the tip through the edge of the beard.
And so he has to think. He's like, "Is that a pistol in your beard?"
Because he's wearing, he's probably wearing something kind of flowy, like an overcoat.
Yeah.
And then he's got his beard, and then like the guy Sanger's like, oh, okay, and then it's just like, da, 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 da. You can't see it, da, 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 da. And then it just pops out. He's like, oh shit,
like that's a gun.
And then 70 music plays, and it just zooms in on both of their faces over and over again. Tune in next week.
So General Zaroff comes down and is like, Ivan, let him in, and because he says his name, he's like, my name's Sanger Rainsford. I'm just hungry on this island, and then down comes General Zaroff, and he's like, how honored are we to have the renowned author Sanger Rainsford in our home, and invites him to dinner.
Well, I want to change the casting for the general. I feel like I want someone who seems very nice, but then turns out to be like a crazy psycho guy. I can't think of anyone, but like...
Paul Rudd.
No, I don't think Paul Rudd could do it. And I believe Paul Rudd can do anything. But like, maybe Paul Rudd.
Fun, you know what? That was great casting. Let's see what's the guy.
I mean, he's described, if this helps,
tell me how
in the book as like a white-haired Dracula. Like even when he opens his mouth, he's like exposing rows of pointed teeth. I was like, whoa.
Because does he file his teeth down or something?
It doesn't say,
It
but
doesn't
it says
say,
his
right?
teeth are pointing.
Okay,
In my
Michael
mind, I
Shannon.
was like, he's just doing the whole thing.
Take it back. Doesn't
We're
matter.
back to
Michael
Shannon.
Shannon. Yeah.
Oh,
cut that.
Timothy Oliphant.
That's better.
He could do, yeah.
Yeah, Timothy
because
he
he's
could
Olyphant's
do
better.
both.
Because he's kind of fun, but then like he could be a
Terrifying.
little,
Yeah.
He's got those cheekbones.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's a
that's
handsome
good.
guy. Yeah.
As they dine, Zaroff explains he's grown bored of hunting animals. They no longer challenge him. Instead, he's devised a new sport, hunting the most dangerous game of all, humans. He lures ships to crash on the rocks, captures survivors, and gives them a choice: play the game or be handed over to Ivan. And he's very cryptic about what Ivan will do to them, but it's
Yeah.
not good.
It's
Whatever
worse.
it is, it's not good.
Ivan's doing something worse. And because he just had one too. And he like goes into explaining part of his hunt and he's talking about this guy and he like talks about like all their attributes and he's like, oh, he just wasn't fast enough. He didn't get up in the trees, and like they describe them and like I think they're black people, right?
Yeah, most of them are black. He makes that. He's like, I'm
makes
not
that
hunting
abundantly
like
clear.
civilized people.
Yeah.
Oh, gross.
Mostly blacks.
So that part was tough. And then he like goes into describing them, and he's like, one of them was smart. He almost got me, but he wasn't smart enough. And it goes on for a while. I think like the main crux of, I don't know, 10 minutes of it is him talking about his previous hunts and why he likes this hunt and like how he's like kind of giving them a higher purpose. It's super interesting and super gross. And Sanger just does exactly what all of us would do if you're at like a weird dinner and the guy starts talking about something uncomfortable. He kind of just like, yep. Oh,
Yeah.
Really?
Oh.
That was
Is that
my
so?
question. Yeah, what's his reaction? Because he's like, that's the scenario that Sanger Rainsford is in now. Is he knows that's gonna happen, so he's just trying to play it cool. Because he's like, either be hunted or I get handed over to this giant man who does something ambiguous to me that's not good.
So at this point, yeah, he doesn't know that he's going to be hunted. He's like, we will hunt together.
Yeah.
And,
okay. So he's like encouraging. Okay.
He thinks he's going to be on the hunt. But as he's talking about it, though, because Zaroff, for the first while of the monologue,
It's a long monologue.
he could be talking about any animals.
Okay.
So he's like, as a boy,
Yeah.
he's like, my father gave me a pistol, and then I shot sparrows, and then I shot this, and the only thing I only ever cared for was the hunt, and then he gets old, and then he's like, and then I almost lost it because I had conquered every beast. And he's got this giant Cape buffalo on his wall, which, by the way, those are terrifying.
Yeah.
Anyways, so he's just talking about, and so during all of that, Sanger Rainsford is like, okay, this is my guy. This is great. And he's like, oh, yes, I stock my island with my own game. He's like, this is going to be the best. I'm so glad I fell off that boat. And then he's like, yeah.
And Zaroff is a big fan of him, too. He's like,
Zaroff loves him.
He's a big fan. He's like, dude, you're so cool. Like, you're one of the best hunters ever. So they're
they're
it's a bro
buttering
dad.
each other up. Yeah.
And then Zaroff's like, but on this island, I hunt the most dangerous game of all, people. And Sanger's like, what now?
Yeah.
You like human people?
Yeah. And then he asks all the questions we have.
Okay.
Like, where do you get them? And he's like, oh, it's the best. Watch this. Look out the window. He flips the switch on, and he's like, makes these lights come out, and it's like, he's like, from the ocean, when it's dark, this looks like a channel, but it just goes straight into sharp rocks.
Oh, my
And Sanger's like, oh, shoot, this is not what I thought.
Oh, man.
So he's literally luring these boats over here and then just shutting the lights off, and then they just go and pick up anybody who survives. Or they come to him, and then they put him in like these stocks.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, and he has all these dogs that like round him up. It's crazy.
I'm starting to think there's something wrong with this Zaroff guy. I don't know.
He's got his screw loose. The best part is when he tries to gaslight Rainsford for like that it's okay. He's like, wow, are you going to be one of those cosmopolitan yuppies that thinks it's not okay to lure men to your island and then hunt them? Come on.
And I do think he is a little offended that Sanger's not more into it immediately. Like,
Really?
There's there's a little bit of seller's remorse
Yeah.
where he's just like, so what do you think of it? And Sanger's kind of like, oh, that's interesting, but it's cool, right? Like, it's, like you also think it's cool. This thing that I've made is cool, right? Right?
Come on. It's cool. You like it.
Sanger's
you thought
like-
it was cool for a second.
And he was like, I'm gonna go to bed. He's like, you're gonna go to bed thinking it was cool what I just told you?
Jeez.
He's like, tomorrow we hunt. And Sanger's like, I'd really rather not. I just want to go home. And he's like, okay, well, get your sleep. And tomorrow we're going to hunt.
Oh, jeez.
So he goes to sleep. He's feeling worried, but Zaroff does on the way to taking him to his little guest room is like, yeah, can you hear the hounds? He's like, look at him. And he looks out and he sees all these eyes everywhere. He's like, anybody that steps foot on my island after 7 p.m. is in for a real surprise. And he's basically like, don't try to leave.
Oh, man. Ugh, nightmare.
Rainsford continues to just refuse to hunt. He's like, I'm not a murderer. This isn't my idea of hunting. I want to go home. And he's like, well, I never said you would be hunting. And then that's when Rainsford realizes, like, oh, I'm a victim here. And he's like, I'm so glad you came because I was starting to get bored again.
Yeah.
Because sailors are stupid. And so he's like, finally, an opponent worthy of my steel.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. And he has this whole big hard on for the idea of like a worthy opponent, like because these sailors are he's gotten so good at killing men that he can do it in like an hour or two. He's getting these guys quick, and it's fucking gross. And he's just and he's got like this the way the whole Dracula thing is interesting because I just in my head just imagine him like so seductive and kind of playful. And he's like, oh no, like it's just like little snake moves, and he's just like, oh, but no, we're gonna hunt. I'm gonna hunt you.
Oh, what do you do in this situation? Because there's no way out. There's no way out, and
you fight for your life.
Yeah, and so
Truly.
Okay, sorry. Continue. I want to hear what happens.
So he lets him rest up, and he's like, I'm going to take a nap, but you're going to want to get going.
Oh, my gosh. Does he give him, like, a meal before? Is he like, hey, what do you want? Do you want cake? Do you want your last meal?
I think he tells him at
the meal?
Breakfast, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
He has Ivan give him, like, moccasins and clothes and a backpack full of food and a big hunting knife. And then he's like, all right, we'll see you tonight.
Oh, my gosh. Jeez.
Yeah. So he runs off, and he's given a head start. The rule is, this Zaroff's game is, if he survives for 3 days, he wins, and he can leave. If Zaroff finds him, he'll kill him. So the hunt begins.
This part, I got a little confused. How are you supposed to survive for 3 days if there's all these rabid dogs running around?
What happens at night?
He doesn't let the dogs... He only hunts at night because it makes it more difficult.
Mm-hmm.
But he only lets the dogs out on the 3rd day.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So the dogs are just out. Because that confused me. Because the dogs... But the dogs are out the night...
He lets the dogs out every night.
He's like, if anybody wants to come to my island... That was confusing. But whatever, who cares? It's a crazy person.
I guess
we can't trust him.
In my mind, there's a fenced area around the castle that the dogs are loose in, but not the whole island. So you'd have to get through them.
That makes sense.
We'll say that.
Okay, that makes sense.
That doesn't have to bug me for the rest of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Fair enough.
Okay. So he goes out and realizes, all right, he is a hunter, Rainsford is. So he's like, all right, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give him a trail to follow. And so he does this big trail around the island and doubles back a bunch of times and like walks back over his tracks and just makes it really confusing and difficult. And then he climbs a tree and he's like, okay, that'll keep him busy. And then he realizes he's got to keep up his strength. So he's resting now and he waits until night and he starts hearing, footsteps and rustling. And then he sees Zaroff come up to the tree and he's like looking down at the tracks and he sees the tree and he starts like looking up the tree and he stops before he gets to where Rainsford is and then like a big smile and he blows a smoke ring up.
Oh my gosh.
And then he walks away. And Rainsford realizes like, oh, he knew I was in there, but he's trying to drag this out.
Dang.
Yeah. That's probably my favorite part of the whole book because it's just so scary. Just imagine.
That's terrifying.
Because it was such a smart plan. Like when I was reading the plan and everything, I was like, oh. I would have never thought. I would have been like, okay, I'm gonna find somewhere and I'm going to shoot him. Or I'm gonna attack him. That's end of plan. Like, get a good little spot, set some stuff up, maybe, and then get him. And he's like, no, I'm gonna make a big old long thing, tucker him out, make him like dishearten him a little bit, and you're like, yeah, all right, bet. This is a great plan. And Zaroff's just like, what's up, bitch? You thought?
So Zaroff is like he's an old man, but he's like fit, like because clearly he's just killing people willy nilly, and he's like fighting them. He's one of those classic douchebags who's like, give me more challenges, give me more challenges. I'm like, you've just never had a real challenge in your life. That's why you're asking for these fake ones. But he's like, for me, because I'm like, couldn't Sanger just kill him? But I guess not. He's like really, really freaking good at this.
So he has a 22 pistol.
Okay.
Zaroff does, which is like a light caliber gun, not great for hunting.
I know what a 22
he's trying to
is,
make it more
Evan.
difficult.
Evan, I know my guns. I'm a gun guy.
Maybe the listeners
clearly
would like to know.
Listeners should know I'm a gun guy. First thing about
gun guy? I didn't know this about you.
No, but I do.
I always figured you were more of a bow and arrow guy.
No, I can't. I can't shoot a bow and arrow because of the arthritis. But
Sorry.
I can shoot guns.
Sorry,
I can shoot guns fine. No, I'm not a huge gun guy, but I know how they work and I have a decent knowledge of them.
You know what, Kyle?
What?
Yeah.
I feel like I see Kyle as a blow dart guy.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm not sneaky enough.
But that's why you have the blow dart. You can get like 50. You can get like a 50-foot.
You can get right up there.
Yeah.
Nobody sees the blow dart coming.
You know,
like, wait, what? What's happening? And then lights out.
Yeah, back in the day, I was really good with a bow and arrow. On my mission, I wasn't supposed to shoot them, but I did, and I always got like,
of course,
when the opportunity presented itself, and I was always better than most people. So maybe I should take that up again. I think we should all become hunters.
Should we hunt each other?
No, not each other.
Not to completion.
What does that mean? How does it mean to just beat the shit out of you and be like, can you breathe? Kinda. He's like, good.
Just catch you, get you, right. just a small beating. Someday.
22s are guns. They're not the best guns for hunting, but they're still a gun when you have a knife.
Thank you, Kyle, our resident gun correspondent.
The fact is, a gun is not a knife, and if you don't know that, I'm letting you know that guns and knives are different.
Honestly, I don't know how you figured out how to get to this podcast without knowing that. I think you would have died a long time ago. If you don't, if you can't identify knives clearly, you're done.
You hold up both. He's like, which one is a gun? They're both guns.
No. Is this toothbrush or knife?
It's a gun.
Yeah. Oh no, it was a gun.
It was a gun the whole time.
Shot my cheek out again.
Again.
Every time I try to brush,
clean as hell.
That's how he got those scars in Dark Knight.
Yeah.
He didn't understand knives.
He's like, toothbrush, gun.
And then he learned knives, and that's why he's obsessed with knives that whole time. Because he's like, I figured out these ones. I still don't know about the guns.
I can brush with these.
Dark Knight, a man's quest to figure out how to brush his teeth.
Super relevant and timely reference. Really? That's not a 15-year-old movie.
Dude, it stands the test of time.
Fair.
As does the new Superman.
Still haven't seen it.
Okay. Are you waiting for Tiff?
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's adorable.
It's her favorite superhero.
Really?
Wow, you're such a good boyfriend.
Well, she's gonna love it.
This is her shirt.
Love it. It's just two croissants where the boobs are supposed to be.
Yep.
That's the shirt.
Yep.
Amazing.
You're welcome.
Where were we? Rainsford.
Sorry.
Is in the tree. He's like, oh shit, I'm not messing around. And he gets down and starts furiously working with his knife to build a Malay man-catcher trap.
The fuck?
Which is a living tree spring-loading a dead tree, so it'll kind of launch it. It's sort of a log catapult, it seemed. I don't know.
I was confused. I didn't understand it whatsoever. I was like, huh. Okay. I knew what a tiger pit was. That one made sense completely.
Yeah.
Okay, so he said...
Everybody knows a tiger pit.
That one's easy. And I've seen movies where they make traps. This trap made no sense. I don't...
So the idea...
It's some sort of spring loading.
It's a spring tree trap.
And the tree crushes.
It's a crush. Yeah. It's a crushing trap.
It's like a dead drop, but without you having to take the tree all the way up the other tree.
Okay.
You just
somebody's watched Alone.
Freaking, oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even... Is that an Alone?
Using dead drops in Alone.
Wow. They usually use them just to kill mice and eat the mice. Haven't got too many big animals from that, but one day
it's good
maybe.
to know that if I ever am alone...
Get that dead drop going. Or a Malay man catcher.
Malay man catcher.
So Zaroff comes back around, And he is like walking right towards it. Rainsford's watching the whole thing, and then he steps on the trigger, but kind of like figures out what it is last minute and jumps back. So the log comes and it would have crushed him, but instead it like hits his shoulder.
Okay.
And it just cuts him open a little bit. And Zaroff basically goes, "Very well played, Rainsford. I'm going to dress this wound and then I'll be back," and then he leaves.
With his playful.
He's like,
"Oh man,
that was a close one."
I hate that smugness. If I was Rainsford and I watched that happen, I would just yell out instinctively, "Son of a bitch!" and like give my position.
"Oh, damn it!"
Just because you're so mad because it almost worked.
And then he shoots you immediately.
Dang it.
Just like, don't be so impulsive.
So, I mean, what he does is that same energy. At this point, he just panics. So he runs as far as he can, and then he steps in something, and he realizes, I'm at the swamp part of the island that Zaroff warned me about. He said there's quicksand, and he's like, if you go in the quicksand, you're going to die. So he's like, I'm at the quicksand. I'm kind of backed up against it. There's really nowhere to go. But he knows, like, it's nighttime. He's running a straight line, so no confusing trail. Zaroff's going to find him immediately. So he's like, I got to do something, and he makes a tiger pit. So it is a hole with spikes at the bottom that you cover with fake ground that then somebody's supposed to fall in. And then he hides behind a log, and then he hears cracking, and then something falling, and then sort of like a wet noise, and then a cry. And he's like, huzzah! And he stands up, and Zaroff's just shining a flashlight at him.
Oh my gosh.
And he's like, you killed one of my dogs. He's like, I guess this round goes to you. And then he walks away.
He lets him live.
Which is the dumb.
Dragging it out.
See, it's just a classic villain mistake.
Yeah.
Okay.
True.
He is up his own ass with a classic villain mistake of not just killing him.
It's like you said, Mikhail, it's hubris. This guy's whole thing
Hubris.
is he's just so damn cocky, and he wants to be challenged in this really weird way that I don't know. I don't know what happens. Maybe it turns out in his favor. I don't know.
Well, so we'll go on to Mac's Corner for a second. This book is very much, it's been ripped off a million times, but it's like the best example of just like meeting your dark self.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's just he says all this stuff on the boat and everything, and then immediately is confronted with like, it's like the shadow work, whatever. It's in it like so many stories.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 50 Marvel movies at this point. Like it's the Winter Soldier, it's Obadiah Stane, it's Adian Killian or whatever the fuck. Like all of those guys, it's just a dark mirror to show like you have this idea, and it's like, oh, what if that was true? And then so he's meeting his own. If you want to think about it, if we go off on a full thing, I did have a thought that Sanger really just dies when he falls off the boat, and then this is all like a Jacob's Ladder purgatory or something, kind of just like coming to terms with the bad things about himself before he passes.
Interesting.
Oh, there we go.
That's my cool little thing.
That is cool.
Nice.
Because this
the
is
M. Night version of this.
Exactly. It was Sixth Sense, baby. He was dead the whole time.
He's dead the whole time. It was all a dream.
I wish I knew another part of that later. I was like, it's right on the. I just know the sound. It
was all a dream. That's the only Biggie thing I know.
Yeah, it's a good one. Amazing. Okay, well, that happens.
That sucks.
Rainsford's running out of options. He gets some sleep because he knows Zaroff won't be back till the next day. And he wakes up, hears rustling, climbs up a tree on a cliff, and quarter mile away he sees it's more rustling than he expected, and he realizes he's got Ivan, and Ivan's got a whole pack of dogs. And so he's like, oh, I am screwed right now.
Which I thought this was messed up. He's got the upper hand the entire time.
Already.
And he's like, let me just double down real quick, because he did hit me, so it's cheating.
Yeah.
For saying like, I want the hunt to be good. Loser.
See, that's what these guys are all about. They're like, it needs to be fair, it needs to be a challenge. And the minute that it's slightly fair, they're like, no, it's not fair. This is why I get to bring a bazooka to your knife fight, because it's not fair.
It's like those
So
guys.
Yeah.
This is completely random and off topic, but the dudes are like, "I'm an alpha. I gotta be like the alpha dog. I run everything in my life."
Yeah,
And then like they
exactly.
sleep in past 6 a.m. and they're like, "My whole day is ruined."
Yeah. And they just
I
can't
didn't get
put no.
sunlight. Ah,
Seriously, that's exactly it. This
what
guy's
kind of water is this?
It's not cold at all.
Is it cold? Fuck. I am an alpha man. Oh, I missed the gym today. Son of a bitch, I'm gonna fucking yeah.
that's
That energy.
it is
I love
100%.
that.
I love it.
So that's to all the dudes out there walking around being like, "Oh, I'm an alpha." I'll tell you, from the streets, you're not.
You're not.
You are not. You little Zardoff.
I think there should be a guy out there who's bald and just advocating to young men to be just like responsible, and
Yeah, just like do your
and go and
just do your taxes and like be nice to your wife.
just
Yeah.
help out around the house. Yeah, exactly. His name's Andrew Great.
Andrew
I love it.
and Andrew Tate and Andrew Great would fight, but as soon as Andrew Tate gets a little hurt, he'd be like, "It's not fair. It's not fair."
I think it would be Andy Great.
Andy, yeah, that sounds
Like he
better.
goes by a
Andy Great.
nickname because he's cool. Yeah.
He's like,
Just punch
"Hey,
that up a little bit. I'm Andy. What's up,
I'm
guys?
Andy Great. Take out the trash for your wife every once in a while. She'll really
Hey.
appreciate it."
You should exercise. It will make it so that, you feel good about your
Yeah.
body and yourself. And you can work out, it's like a little moving meditation. Try it out.
Yeah, work out not for your ego,
Try it out.
but for try it out.
Oh, did you guys send me money? I don't need that. It's fine. I'm doing this for fun. Have it back.
Come on, guys.
Here, actually, I'll send you an extra $10 on top of the $10 you sent me. Get some lunch.
Yeah. Hey, did you guys know you should eat a lot of fruits and vegetables? Try it out. I'm Andy Great.
Try it. I'm Andy Great. Have a good day, guys.
Have a good day.
It's wonderful. We're growing our cast of imaginary people. We got Andy Great, Boxface,
Oh, yeah, Box.
RFK Jr.
Oh, yeah.
from the,
He can't
the
come
old
back.
days.
I can't get back to it. RFK died.
I don't want to see Boxface again. That guy's scary as shit.
I love Boxface. Boxface is my favorite.
Boxface is scary.
He's the best.
Andy Great might take
All
his
right.
spot.
Okay. Yeah, Andy Great might win.
He's great. So at this point, Rainsford's kind of grasping at straws. He makes it's like a knife catapult. It's like a very Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
It's another sapling, and he ties it down. He gets the knife on there.
He loves
This one, I'm like, what are the odds this ever works?
Well,
But
the thing that bugged me about this is I'm like, at what point? Okay, because I thought I was getting a little bit better than him for a second. I was like, sharpen a stick and use that. Like, just like
then you have your knife.
make weapons and then use the weapons. Maybe I've just seen Predator too many times.
So it does go off, and it kills Ivan.
Whoa.
So it snaps, and Ivan is down.
Huge win. Huge win
huge
for
win.
Sanger Rainsford.
But now the dogs are loose. So
What kind of dogs are they?
They're hounds.
Hounds, yeah.
Just
I'm
bay
assuming just like
hounds?
mutts. Yeah.
I think they're probably specially bred Russian hunting dogs.
That's probably
Of
makes
some
more
kind.
sense. In my mind, I was thinking practically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I have a bunch of dogs and I just train them all. They're
That
all
makes
interbred.
sense,
Yeah.
Clearly,
Yeah.
they're scary though.
Yes. So the dogs are closing in, and he gets to a cliff, and that leads to the ocean. And he realizes it's kind of the end of the line and jumps off the cliff out into the ocean. And Zaroff is following his trail, and he comes up to the cliff, and he's like, shame. He's like, my giant died, and he's going to be hard to replace, and I didn't even get to kill the hunter. So he goes home. He's kind of in a malaise, and he's like, okay, but that was a good hunt. It was a good time. So he's eating his food, and he's like, well, I'm going to go to bed now. And what does he say? Doesn't he? I got.
We can look it
What
up.
is he? It is towards the end. He says he was deliciously tired, he said to himself as he locked himself in. There was little moonlight, so before turning on his light, he went to the window and looked down at the courtyard. He could see the great hounds, and he called, "Better luck another time," to them. Then he switched on the light. A man who had been hiding in the curtains of the bed was standing there. "Rainsford!" screamed the general. "How in God's name did you get here?" "Swam," said Rainsford.
What?
I found it quicker than walking through the jungle. The general sucked in his breath and smiled. "I congratulate you," he said. "You have won the game." Rainsford did not smile. I am still a beast at bay, he said in a low, hoarse voice. Get ready, General Zaroff. The general made one of his deepest bows. I see, he said, splendid. One of us to furnish a repast for the hounds. The other will sleep in this very excellent bed. On guard, Rainsford. He had never slept in a better bed, Rainsford decided.
Boom.
The end.
It's the coolest. It's a sick way. That one little sentence at the end was, I was just like,
That's
Yeah.
awesome. That is so cool. That whole thing is so cool. Oh my gosh, I wish I
dude,
would
the
have
book
read
is
that.
sick. It's a sick book.
That whole
It's
thing,
awesome.
it's like starting with he was deliciously tired, and you're like, oh, now this guy again, he gets the glow, and then he's there, but like he's not giving in. Rainsford, he's like, no, man, this is only one of us walks away, and then the way you could have gone in this cool fight scene, but you're like, nah, this is just how it went down. Oh my gosh, that's so good.
It's wonderful.
That's awesome.
I'm not even gonna do a conclusion because I feel like it's just the best. The way
That's-
That was the
thing
perfect.
ends is just the best.
My thing, I was just randomly looking up, is they. Oh my god, all of that. It's just such a well written book. Like, despite its length, like it's just so well written. The whole hunt that we just spent 6 things talking about, and we spent 50 minutes doing. You get all of that, even better because it's just so well written, and it's like maybe, I don't know how many pages on the physical book, but it's like maybe 20 pages.
That's it.
It's super.
Yeah, tops.
Yeah.
I read it in less than. It was probably 45-minute read
Yeah.
at most.
Dang,
Yeah.
that man, this is making
So-
me I like short stories fine, but like short stories need more credit. That's insane to
It's
throw
yeah.
that all in such a short amount of time. That's impressive.
And it's just
I think it deserves the clout.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It is fantastically written. Every little page is just dripping with like so much information. Like the story is tiny and it is dense.
Yeah, it really makes you. It leaves me wanting more. I'm like, I want to know more about Sanger Rainsford before and after this. I want to know Zaroff's story, even though he's a sadistic a-hole. Like, where'd Ivan come from? Like, it leaves you wanting a lot more, and that's, I don't know, that's what I want in a book a lot of times. But it's also frustrating because you can't get it because Richard
Yeah.
Connell's dead, so that sucks.
He is.
Yeah.
Unless, I mean, I've got a Richard Connell if you
Not
need one.
not your uncle, not your uncle.
I
I'm
don't
sure.
talk to
I'm
him.
sure
Is
he's
he good at
guy.
writing? Can he write us a book real quick?
I don't think so. I think he's like an insurance adjuster of some kind.
There's writing in that.
Writing numbers. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what they do.
Freaking numbers,
Numbers,
dude.
bro.
The moral of this story is it's not too cerebral. It's not like
No.
trying to say something big about like what it means to be human. It's not tackling like the big things. It's just like I think it's a good perspective on something in the 20s. Big game hunting really got going. Like there was a lot of people all about it. This is like Hemingway was doing it during this time period,
Yeah.
going to South Africa. Did you guys know I've been on a hunt
Serious?
in South Africa?
What the heck?
Is it cancelable?
Were you with the Trump Don Jr. and Eric?
No.
Did you shoot? Were you shooting lions?
Wildebeest. So
That's
okay.
awesome.
We didn't
What
kill
the
any
heck
predators.
did this happen in your life?
That's-
What? How have you not
it
told
was
us this before?
it was like it's the only time I've actually been hunting, which I tell hunters that and they get pissed because they're like, come on, like you started at the tippy top. And
Hey.
anyways, it was a sales trip. I like sold a lot.
Yeah.
And then they like paid for me to go do it. But yeah, it was like the whole thing. We like flew in and then we were just like in the bush, looking for, there was this one called a red hartebeest and it looks like a devil goat thing, like a giant devil.
Oh.
And I really wanted one of those, but I felt really conflicted about the whole thing because I'm not like, I like animals a lot.
Yeah.
And I was like, I mean, the trip's free. This is like as good as hunting gets. And I don't know. I left being like, but it was cool. I did get it, just like the
was a
thrill of
thrill.
the hunt. I was like, okay.
Did you get the?
But then we went bungee jumping, and that was the funnest part.
Yeah.
So did
That sounds
you
like the funnest
did you
part.
shoot anything? Did you get a
was
beast?
fun.
Did you get a wildebeest?
Yeah, I got a wildebeest.
That's
Nice.
insane.
for Mufasa.
Nice.
Did you like get a? Is it? Did you
For
taxidermy it? Yeah.
Do you have a piece
So-
of it somewhere?
No,
Really?
So
Not
you just
even the
shot this
horn?
thing and
I could have. I'm a poor college student who was selling, so I could hopefully
yeah.
see my son during the school year, and
Fair.
That's how much I had, just enough to get through another semester. So they were like, all right, free trip. You shot a wildebeest. Nice work. Would you like to pay the $6,000 to ship it to your house? And I was like, that's all of it. That's all.
That's
You'd be shipping it to a cardboard box.
That's insane.
So they serve it, though. They like.
You ate it?
Get the meat and.
I bet it's tasty.
I think they sell a lot of the stuff.
I bet it's awful tasty.
Great.
That's good.
Wow.
There's my story.
That's really cool. That's like
this episode has been a big insight into Evan.
Yeah, really. Because sometimes
getting into you.
Yeah, sometimes me and Mac will just talk bullshit for a long time and it's not even interesting, and then you pop off with like, "Oh yeah, I did big hunting in Africa." That's insane.
I mean, I thought some of the stuff that we say was pretty interesting. But...
Okay, I like it too. I like
some
it
of
too.
The things I've done are
That's
cool.
why we keep doing it.
But it got popular around this time, and so I think this is it's just an interesting, like, it was topical. Just thinking like, hey, do you ever maybe ever thought of it from the animal perspective?
Yeah.
Kind of scary.
Wow. Very progressive.
Yeah, it's just like a respect. Like the whole thing is just like respect what you're doing, because it's not like morally picking a side on like hunting animals. It's definitely like hunting people's bad, but it's like it teaches Rainsford a little bit of respect. Like, hey, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, like you said, I like it's just think about it. Think about it more than you're thinking about it now.
Yeah. That's
You know,
God punishing you for being like, it doesn't matter. I can do whatever I want. There's only the hunted and the prey, which he is right. He also is right.
Is he?
And then he's prey, and it's not as fun to say anymore.
Well, but like he's right because he becomes prey and then he kills the guy. Like so and then he hunts the guy.
I guess that's
so.
True.
It's the moral quandary is I guess he doesn't learn anything. He just has a shitty time.
I don't know. The way I wouldn't call how he killed him hunting. I mean, I didn't read it, but like just popping up in his room and then.
I mean, you did read it. We just read it to you.
Yeah, but like that's not. I guess that's kind of hunting, but I feel like someone breaking into someone's house and then killing them is not hunting. It's just murder.
He's waiting in the bush of your bedroom, which is the drapes.
I don't know.
And then he pops out and
I
beats the fuck
love
out
it.
of him.
It's awesome, but just justify homicide at that point. I don't know.
Do you see why I love the John Cena casting?
Yeah.
Though? Like, he pops out of the curtains, and his name is John Cena.
See, I like the John, but I'm like, it's a serious book. I want a serious movie.
No,
But
I see. Yeah, I see where you're coming from now.
But I'm like,
after-
also, it could be hilarious. And then you just keep all the hunting stuff stone cold serious. But then it is a broad comedy when they're like chatting and stuff. But the hunting is stone cold, like, very serious.
Yeah, I don't know if
I
John
watch that.
Cena is seen as the best, but I don't know. I love this. This is fun.
Let's get the rights to this book. Let's make it ourselves.
Yeah. Or let's just do something that's never.
It's been adapted a lot.
Yeah, I would say
It's
times.
it's been stolen from so much. It's crazy.
You know who else ripped this off?
who?
Hunger
The
Games?
Zodiac Killer.
Oh yeah.
Oh, really?
The Zodiac Killer. One of his
Oh.
one part of the 3-part cipher was man is the most
Dangerous
game to hunt.
Yeah, I forgot about.
And people say that like it's this really. It's like duh, man is the most. Like, what do you think? That's a dumb thing to say. Of
don't
course, we're at the
think
top
so.
of our game.
I really
What do
don't
you mean?
think so.
Like, would you rather him hunt a man?
Can you see
Or-
in the dark and have fangs? I think that's like that's pretty dangerous.
But
And
it's
that's
just
a
like-
lot of animals.
It's the intelligence factor. Like, obviously, I wouldn't go win toe to toe with a bear, but if I had a gun, I would.
See, that's
I don't know.
This book is basically kind of judging people on the thin intelligence that we learned in Jurassic Park, where it's like you should be smarter than an animal. You can figure things out better, but animals can see in the dark, are faster than you, have their bodies are built for murder.
Yeah,
you know
it's
what I mean?
not-
Like it's not. We're not the most dangerous game. We have nothing on. Like we can run fast. That's our most
physically,
Like that's
no.
the only attribute we have that would make us dangerous. We're smart, but not all of us.
If given the choice, you know what though? If they were like, you can hunt an animal or you can hunt a guy, like, I don't know, in this weird Squid Game type scenario, I'm on this island and they're like, here, what's your choice? There's like I don't know, jaguar or a man. I don't know. Jaguar is freaking scary.
Yeah, I think I would pick.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm like, does he have a gun?
Yeah.
Does he have Does he have knives? Is he tied up?
Like,
Because if so,
what do you mean? You're gonna
Yeah,
choose the
man.
animal every time, obviously.
Well, I'm like, if it's
yeah, you kind of.
which one's easier?
At least like
The one that's not a man.
Well, no. Which one's easier to kill? Like if I'm going toe to toe with a man or a jaguar with my bare hands,
Man.
yeah, I gotta go man.
man.
Yeah.
Okay, I see where you're coming from. I mean, Tarzan. No, Tarzan had a spear though. So.
And he was a badass.
He was Tarzan.
Yeah. He learned how to speak ape.
I think I could kill a jaguar with a spear.
Let's test it. BiblioPhools@gmail.com. We just need.
Do you have a jaguar?
We just need a jaguar.
It's a hypothetical. No animals were harmed.
Yeah.
In the
I don't
making
want
of
to
this
kill a
podcast
jaguar with a
episode.
spear.
And I don't want to kill a man. Period.
I'm gonna read it yourself on this one. I do yourself a favor and read this. It's an afternoon. It's like
It's not even an afternoon.
half of an afternoon.
You could have lunch.
Yeah, very
and
quick.
read this whole book.
Yeah, do that. It's a good time. A book in one word, I would say exhilarating.
Wow, that's a good.
Verbose.
Ooh, that's a big word.
Doesn't that mean uses a lot of words?
Yes.
Yeah, so like.
But it's like
cop
it's
out.
What? I think that's good.
When you say something,
Because it's exciting and it's verbose.
but it's not verbose because it's short.
It's
It's
a
short,
short
but the
story.
language is so rich.
Like
It's so well written. And I couldn't figure out another way to say well written in one word. So I said verbose. What do you want from me, man? I can't do it. I'm not a smart man, okay?
But you know what love is?
He does.
I want you to show me.
Man, how deep does that chain go? Eloquent, coherent, polished, lucid, fluent, expressive, persuasive. Any of those jumping out at you?
Eloquent.
There you go.
There we go.
It's exhilarating and eloquent.
Amazing. Kyle, from your experience today, how would you sum it up in one word?
I say badass.
Perfect.
Yeah. I love it.
Badass.
All right, well, another book in
Badass.
the books. Would like to thank Maps.
Maps in
you,
general.
Maps.
Thank you, Maps.
Not maps.com.
No.
Not Google Maps. Just
No.
Maps.
Mm-mm.
We're going back to the olden days. You need to learn how to read a map.
Yeah.
That was the end of the sentence.
I think you should learn how to read the stars and how to read the brush.
Learn how
book
to
is
hunt.
brought
Well, no,
to you-
we're sponsored by Maps. We can't be talking about competitors
Oh, yeah.
here. Specifically, we're going to lose this deal. This is the
Yeah, are you
biggest deal of our
talking?
lives.
We can't just start talking about star maps. It's a whole other business.
No.
Okay,
and they're
maps.
killing
Tell
us
them about
right
the
now.
stars.
Maps.
So,
Kyle. Come
No.
on, man. Thank you to Richard Connell. Follow us on Instagram at BiblioPhools.
Okay.
If you have a book request, email us at BiblioPhools@gmail.com and give us a follow on Spotify. Mac, parting advice for the audience.
If you have any just hard sell thoughts that you're like, oh, life is like this, just take a minute and think about if you fell off a boat and had to live the opposite of that, what that would be like. And then just take that in and see the other side and realize maybe things are a little more, they're moving a little bit. They're a little more gray. And you should just maybe not speak in absolutes and generalize. And this goes for everybody. Just don't be a dick. And then you don't have to fall off a boat and be hunted.
Yeah. I like that.
Try it out.
Try it out.
Excellent advice from McKylan.
It's great. Try it out.
Hey, I'm Andy Great. What's up?
I'm Andy Great.
Hey,
Hold
try
the
it out.
girl.
We'll see you next week, everybody.
Okay.